When entering the playing arena, only do so at the entrance. Do not jump over or crawl under the pipe and drape. If you are in need of a scooter to enter the arena, use the scooter to get to the player seating and then have someone park it in a designated area. The aisles must be clear at all times per Las Vegas Fire Code. Be sure to turn off your cell phones while in the tournament room unless you have silent or vibrate mode. Players are not allowed to answer your cell phone, wear headsets, or smartwatches during tournament play. This is a modified single elimination event, which means you get 2 opportunities to play, but not necessarily 2 opportunities to lose. If you think you're out of the tournament, verify on the bracket that your opponent has advanced as the winner and there is no longer a place for you to advance. Forfeit time is 15 minutes. However, do not wait until 15 minutes to let the referee know that your opponent has not shown up for the match. Even though the forfeit time is 15 minutes, every effort is made to try to locate them. Only the staff at the control table can determine the official time of the forfeit. CompuSport will be used to display electronic brackets and table assignments. You can download CompuSport from your app store. This app will send you notifications for when and where your next match is to be played. As an added bonus, your friends and family can follow your progress from home. Table assignments are released approximately 15 minutes prior to the start of each round. It's up to the players participating in each match to verify the ID of their opponent prior to that match starting. If a player does not have their ID at that time, that match is forfeited. To illustrate how important the identification process is, entire teams have been disqualified and suspended from the league due to players impersonating other players in past events. Although they were the ones who cheated, the other team allowed it to happen by not checking their identification. Please check IDs. Don't touch the cue ball at the end of the game until it's stopped rolling completely. This may result in a foul. However, common sense must prevail. Referees are available at all times. If a shot is close, stop the match and call the referee to watch the shot. Referees cannot rule on a shot they were not asked to watch. Referees are APA members who have volunteered for this duty. Please treat them with the courtesy and respect they deserve. Please review the dress code in the event program and make sure you are in proper attire. Look at your opponent's attire prior to the start of the match and let a referee know if you have concerns. Dress code violations will not be called during the match. Dress code for semifinal and finals is nice casual, and jeans and hats will not be allowed in the championship arena. Your social security number will be needed at cash payout for anyone who receives any additional prize winning, including all cash and merchandise totaling at least $600. The APA is required by federal law to report any tournament awards totaling $600 or more in cash, prizes, merchandising at retail value, and travel assistance. If you do not have your social security number at payout, you will not be able to receive your winnings that day. If you are unable to provide the number before the tournament concludes, you will and must provide it to us before your winnings will be shipped. Sportsmanship awards will be presented at these events. Cast your vote by using the form in the events program. We have official protest forms at the control table. The fee to submit a protest is $50. As a reminder, all matches are reviewed by our handicap review committee, whether or not a protest has been submitted. Nevada state law prohibits smoking anywhere except designated areas. There is a $100 fine per offense. Holding up matches to take smoke breaks will not be tolerated. The use of electronic cigarettes, vaporizer are also not allowed in the tournament rooms. Pool tables will be open for tournament play. Change machines are located around the room for when the tables are closed for practice. Practice is not allowed on the open tables between rounds. You may practice by playing in the mini tournaments or on the designated practice tables at the designated practice times.
It's your responsibility as team captain to make sure all players on your team are playing at the skill level that reflects their true ability. Your last opportunity to have any of your players recertify themselves will be before the first round of play. We realize most players practice more than normal before they come to this event. Some players may not drink as much, and playing conditions are likely better than what they're used to. Don't get disqualified due to any of these reasons. If you're playing locally at a higher skill level, it's your responsibility to ensure that you're playing at that higher skill level here. Teams may choose any 3 of the 5 team members to participate in each match. You do not have to use the same 3 people in every match. The total of the skill levels of the 3 players fielded in any team match cannot exceed 15. Team captains flip a coin to decide who must declare their 3 players for the match. Winner of the flip has the choice of declaring first or having the opposing team captain choose first. Captains will list their players in ascending order, lowest to highest. That list determines the player rotation and is locked for the match. Once both teams in a match have declared their players, the players cannot be changed unless the 15 rule is in jeopardy. Players lag to see who wins the first break. Starting with 8-ball, players alternate between 8-ball and 9-ball racks. Once the first 2 players have completed their rack of 8-ball, the second 2 players in the rotation will play a rack of 9-ball. Upon the rack's completion, the next 2 players in the rotation will play a rack of 8-ball. Once set, the player rotation continues until a team reaches the required points necessary to win the match. The winning team breaks with the next player in the rotation after each rack. Each individual rack is worth 1 team point. The game's must-win chart will be used. A player's highest skill level between formats, 8 and 9-ball, must be used towards the 15 rule. There are a few exceptions. Skill levels 8 or 9 will count as a 7. Only 1 player of skill level 6 or higher may play in any given match. If a team has only 3 players eligible and 2 of the 3 are skill level 6 or higher, one of the senior skill level players must forfeit their spot in the rotation. 1 timeout per player per game will be allowed. 1 score sheet will be provided for both teams to keep score. Once the match has been decided, please circle the winner at the top of the score sheet.